Fishos, how good have we got it at the moment? This is absolutely amazing. Perfect weather, fantastic fishing. It doesn't get any better. The only hassles is I've only got a couple of minutes to do a report. I reckon we could spread it out for an hour. There's that much good fishing around us at the moment, but we won't. We'll keep it pretty short. The hot spots at the moment are the Hume Weir. I'm still happy with because there's big numbers of trout coming out of it. The yellows haven't fired up. Just talking to Maso down at Compleat Angle Lavington, and he tells me that the evenings are very cool down there as well. That's why the water temperature the Hume Weir hasn't picked up much. But they are getting good numbers of trout, a few yellows and a few redfins. So it's not a bad little spot. The Murrumbidgee River, how good do you want it? Absolutely amazing. Huge amounts of cod which you must release because it is closed season, and all the fluffy nuts that go on about you shouldn't be fishing it and all that sort of, forget it, mate. Just go and catch some fish. We put fish in there so you can go and catch them. It's absolutely amazing at the moment. A few yellow belly mixed in with them. You probably catch 5 or 6 cod to one yellow, but there is a few yellows moving around in some pockets. You will have a great deal of success down there, I can assure you. Bait or lure, it doesn't really matter a great deal. Old Man Creek, pretty good. Walking the bank casting lures. I've noticed a few yellows starting to show up. Pretty happy with that. We generally get some good yellow belly, and there's a few pockets of them down there too. Some nice little holes, you'll find them. Blowering Dam. Look, it's not firing like crazy, but there's some monster fish coming out of it, some really big yellow belly. The best reports I'm getting are basically off the bank with yabbies, big yabbies or medium-sized yabbies, and the big yellows, 60, 65, 66 centimetre, are hitting those without any trouble at all. There's quite a few yellows around that 45 to 48, which we don't normally get small ones like that, but they are getting a few. Some are on ZX40 blades, ZX35 seem to be working a little bit better, and also little suspending Yakamitos are doing exceptionally well, casting up into the shallows, picking up some very, very nice redfin out of it. You've got to hunt around for them. Tentangra, some really good reports out of there. We had a couple of quiet days through the week there, but majority of it's pretty good. We're happy with it, I can assure you of that. Trolling, but bait fishing off the bank with scrubworm seems to be better in Yukonbean than it is anywhere else. Tentangra, trolling up there seems to be quite okay. Burrinjuck, has it fired up or what? Some really good numbers of yellows out of it without any trouble at all. If you're going up there to do a bit of bait fishing, make sure you take plenty of bait. A lot of small yabbies, or go and scrounge some shrimp somewhere. Take a shrimp pot up. They're getting a few shrimp of a night time, not too many through the day, but the yellows are really hitting hard. They're in about 40 feet of water on the trees, but they're only about sort of 10, 12, 15 feet down. So just keep that in mind. Move around till you find them, you'll get a good patch of them. The reason you'll need a lot of bait too, there's a lot of redfin up there at the moment, quite a few small ones, and obviously a few cod getting caught and released. So it's looking real promising, doesn't matter really where you go. Now on Wednesday night, the 8th of November, which is next Wednesday, we have a bit of a cod session in here. It's absolutely going to be fantastic. We've been waiting for this for a long time. We finally got Roger Miles. He's Australia's number one native fish guide. He is absolutely amazing. We're going to do an in-depth talk on cod, and you'll get to know all the ins and outs of techniques, weather patterns, lure selection, the whole lot. And we've got a massive amount of prizes to be given out, and also a huge amount of specials. This is one you cannot miss. Give us a yell, book in, and it's free. So just give us a yell. This is the Compleat Anglers Fishing Report for this week. We'll catch you next week.